rid of the other thing. Hi. Hello. I am so sorry. I guess I was like trying to learn how to use live and I didn't realize I said a thing that I was gonna go live. So I am sorry. I don't know how to get rid of the thing that says that I'm going to go live because I didn't even realize that I said that. So hi, it's me, Dolores, not dressed as Dolores. Hello, General Kenobi. Dolores is great. She is taking some time off this week. But she will be back soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Juicebox. How are you? So yeah, I'm just hanging out. I wanted to hop on here and say hi because I haven't done a live in a few months since we moved to the house, and I still haven't set up this room yet. What do you do on YouTube? I make silly skits. They're mostly set in the Star Wars universe, and they are mostly based on if Star Wars had bureaucracy in it. So I have a human resources character, which is like the person in charge of maintaining the hiring and the day-to-day and making sure the staff is happy working for the Empire. That's kind of human resources job. And then I also have a rebel character that I'm still working on. She's like more of a recruiting character. Why do you have two different Scout Trooper helmets? I don't. You might have me mixed up with my friend Jen. I only have one Scout Trooper helmet. I'll get it. 1 second. All right. Sliding around on the floor. Okay. This is my Scout Trooper helmet. It is the animated version. So I am a different person from Jen Markham. I love Jen. She is a friend of mine, but I make the Dolores HR videos. Jen makes the Trooper Mom videos. We are two different people, but we are friends. Where did you get your costumes from? This is from Walt's Trooper Factory. I got my Dolores costume. It's the jumpsuit. It is a TIE pilot jumpsuit. You can get similar ones on Amazon, I know. OEM makes one that's pretty good. My husband has it. It's hard to find a good jumpsuit right now for women, though, I will say. They're all way too big. Mine is from a Cosplay Sky, but they stopped making it, unfortunately. And I don't know how to keep the chat. Do you build... 1 year, I'll learn how to do YouTube Live properly. Can you see out of this helmet? Yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's green. I don't know. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, can you see the lenses in there are kind of green? So when I wear this during the day, it kind of messes with your vision. You take the helmet off and you see purple, so that's probably not good or healthy. I hope you hit 200K. I hope so too. Maybe one day. Thank you very much. It'd be awesome if I could see the chat. It keeps like disappearing on me. Sorry, 1 year I'll figure this out. Would you recommend the Hasbro Star Wars helmets? The Hasbro, I don't have any of them, but I have heard good things. Yeah, I have heard good things about them. It depends on if you want to go 501st or not, and if you want, like 501st is a costuming club. If you just want to wear it for fun, then that's probably fine. I would just double check your head measurements and make sure it'll fit in the helmet. I know I have a larger than average head, so it might not work for Hasbro helmets. Do you have any tips to start? Let's see. How much does a costume cost to buy or make? It kind of depends on what you want to do. The armor can get expensive depending on the armor. Let's see. If you want to do something like a Fleet Trooper or a Jawa, those are the cheaper ones, and that can be... Okay, so there's a couple different kinds of costumes. If you want to go like screen accurate, that is going to be hundreds of dollars. Like I'd say 150 is probably your cheapest if you make everything, and then it can easily go up into the thousands of dollars. But if you just want to do something for fun at a con or for videos, you can easily find something for like $80 or less. I think you can get jumpsuits for $50 or $60. I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Nate. I appreciate that very much. What is one trooper you want to cosplay the most? I really think it'd be fun to be the armorer. She's kind of like human resources for Mandalorians. I, but I don't want to make that costume. It just seems like it's a lot of work. But it would be so much fun to bother people as the armorer. Um, yeah, so that is like my that is my current like dream costume as the armorer because I think it would be a lot of fun and it would be expensive. Yeah, it would be expensive. And the fur, I just don't know. Any upcoming collaborations? Yeah, I am sitting on a few collaborations that I need to get around to edit. I have one with Ryan from Legal. He has been so patient with me. I just need to shoot. Oh, thank you for the super thanks. I appreciate that. Serena, thank you very much. Ryan from Legal, he wants to do collaborations and he's so much fun. So I need to get on that. BJ, also, we have one sitting that I need to film. So a lot of ideas. I just need to shoot them. But it kind of takes, I don't know, it takes me a minute to get in the Dolores headspace. I have to be in the right headspace to film the videos and then to feel like I'm doing a good job of it. Because sometimes I'll film a video and then I'll watch it back and I won't like the performance. So then I'll have to redo it. So it can be a process. Have you considered getting Rebel? Oh, wait, sorry. Rebel. Yeah, I can read. Rebel Resources is babe. She needs a beer. Thank you for that. Have you considered getting Imperial Patrol Trooper? Oh, man. The Patrol Trooper from Solo is like my favorite costume design for a trooper ever. I love it. I also love that they write tickets. Maybe somehow that is where I got the idea to do the citation videos is from the Patrol Trooper. Because I've seen them just writing pocket tickets at conventions, and that also seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Who's your favorite clone trooper? I don't know if this counts, but Hunter? HR letting go of Vader, so funny. Oh, thank you so much, Serena. Again, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love Hunter. I love the Bad Batch. I know they're not technically, well, they are clone troopers, but different clone troopers. Would you write Master Chief up? I probably would write Master Chief up for the new Halo series for taking off his helmet way too much. That totally pulled me out of the series. So yeah, I would definitely write up Master Chief for that. Going back here, how many you look like Jyn Erso? I get that a couple of times, not too often. It is a huge compliment though. I love Felicity Jones. Jyn Erso is my favorite character. Have you played any Star Wars games? Video games? Yeah, I think I've played most of them. Squadrons is the only one I haven't really gotten into. I haven't played Survivor yet. Battlefront 2 was really good. I really love all the Battlefront games. And my husband just beat Star Wars Lego, so he's pretty excited about that. Hope your day is going well. Thank you. I hope so too, Brian. I hope yours is going well. Also, you should totally make a Star Wars HR game. I want to do HR Mad Libs. I just haven't figured out how to do it. I actually wanted to try to do that on this live, but I couldn't figure out how we would do that successfully and make it Star Warsy. But I think doing a Dolores script Mad Lib style on here is a goal of mine. So stay tuned for that. Have you played Republic Commando? Yes, I did, way back in the day on Xbox. That was a fantastic game. That actually might have gotten me into video games, to be honest. What Star Wars character would you like to cosplay? I said it a few minutes ago, but I'm still on an armorer kick, just because she's HR for Mandalorians. In my opinion, I think that would be a lot of fun to do at a con, to just give Mandalorians grief. In addition to the normal Dolores grief. Star Trek HR. Ooh, I grew up watching, I was like very tiny, but Next Generation. I could probably do it, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't watched Deep Space Nine. I haven't watched Voyager. I've only watched some of the new movies. I tried to watch season 3 of Picard and I couldn't get into it. Mandalorian HR. Sir, that's not the way. Oh, yes. Yes. Exactly right. TIE Fighter or X-Wing? If you're going for speed, TIE Fighter. If you're going for shields, X-Wing. Daniel, have fun with the ducks and the goats. Sounds like a really nice place to live. Thank you for stopping by. No one writes more violations than Dolores. That might be true. Fellow 501st here. Oh, hi! Awesome! Welcome! I have a lot of friends in the 501st. Republic HR or Mandalorian HR in the future. So, Republic HR. That would be clones. Probably not. Although they definitely need HR though. You going back? Try going back to season 3 of Picard. You will not regret it. Oh, they spent too long in that. They spent the first four episodes just felt like they were dragging it out. So I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, it gets better after this first four episodes of Picard season 3. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Rogue One. I also really like The Empire Strikes Back, of course, but Rogue One is my favorite. The pacing of it, I know a lot of people say like technically it's not a great movie, but because the pacing is all over the place. But for me, it's like the most powerful. I don't know. Hello there, Michelle. Yeah, my favorite thing about Rogue One is the through line for the whole movie, in my opinion. And Dave Filoni said it. Star Wars is about like family, and if you look at Rogue One through the eyes of like family and just the relationship that Jyn wanted to have with her dad, didn't think she had, realized she could have had, that he still loved her, and then the last thing she ever hears is, "Your father would be proud of you, Jyn." Like, that almost makes me cry every time I think of it. It's very well done. That aspect of Rogue One is amazingly done. And also the final scene tying into Tantive 4 on A New Hope is like some of the best Star Wars there is. Star Wars Andor is also some of the best Star Wars there is, if you like that kind of Star Wars. I know it's dark and serious, and I know a lot of people like different things about Star Wars, and that's partly why it's so great, is that there's different cartoons, different shows, different styles to enjoy. And for me, I loved Andor because I like Rogue One. I loved Rogue One, but Andor was slow and drawn out at points. Yeah, it was. Andor was definitely different because it was 12 episodes. Usually we only get, Obi-Wan I think was 6, and Mandalorian we typically get 8. So it was a different pace for a Star Wars show to have 12. I really liked it because I felt like we got to learn more of the characters than we have been getting in Star Wars series, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, Vader went video game Vader in Rogue One. That was very cool to see finally in a live action setting. Are you a Sith or a Jedi? I don't think I'm either. I think I'm just I'd be a rogue person if I could pick. Do you have any Star Wars Legos? I buy my husband the tiny little kits, like, you can get like the Tauntaun and the AT-AT. I buy him those. So yeah, we do have some Star Wars Legos. What do you think of the Star Wars cuss words instead of traditional cuss words? Personally, yes. I try to work them in to skits. I haven't used Dank Ferric yet, but Criff I have used in skits. I don't know that you hear it in live action, but they say it in the High Republic books, and that's where I picked it up. You should find a way to do a 5 Oh, and Kiev. Oh man, I love Kiev so much. Yeah, I would love to do that. Hopefully, when hopefully things settle and there's peace over there. I love Kiev. I've been there many times. I have family and friends in Ukraine. If I don't know that I've said that on here before, but yeah, my grandfather's from Ukraine, so a lot of personal ties there. I hope Ezra is in the Ahsoka movie, as Thrawn has been hinted. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the the trailer for Ahsoka, but pretty sure Thrawn is going to be in it, and I think they announced casting for Ezra. Uh, it's so hard to know though with all the rumors and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they announced who they cast as Ezra, so I think we will see him soon. Who's your favorite Jedi Master from the Republic? Oh, that's a good question. Man, I don't know. I need to like be more prepared for these kinds of questions before I go live and like know who all my favorite characters are, so I can answer them quickly. I do like Aayla Secura. She's my husband's favorite Star Wars character, so I will say that by default. Plo Koon is also fantastic. I have a friend that does an amazing Plo Koon cosplay. Does Dolores have a personal ship? Oh, that would be a good thing to explore in a skit. I don't think so. One day I'll get around to making the skit that's about the end of A New Hope and how Dolores handles that. So that will be something she will have to figure out, is how to get off the Death Star. I still have a 1980 X-Wing fighter still hanging from the ceiling. Oh, that's cool. Where are you from? I am from Virginia originally. Sorry, I'm trying to see here. I'm glad, thank you, Nolan. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Lego Star Wars is the best Lego, changed my mind. It is pretty great. Are you talking about the video games? I can see you as another Jedi, but I can't place the name. Yeah, I don't know. I need to be more up on my Jedi. I made a Star Wars battle in a game called Tabs. Oh, that's pretty cool. A long time ago, we came up with a premise for Battlefront 3, because there was a Battlefront 1 and 2 way back in the 2000s before current day Battlefront 1 and 2, and so we dreamed about what Battlefront 3 would be like back then. Never got it, obviously, but we did get another Battlefront 1 and 2. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Rogue One, the best Star Wars comic. I personally really like the Andor theme. Yeah, Andor's so good. Sorry, I'm kind of getting these out of order here. Hi, Soundwave fan. I hope you're doing well. Is the Jedi Temple bombing like Star Wars 9/11? Yeah, that's probably a fair comparison. I imagine it's pretty traumatic to everybody. That wasn't, I know it's fictitious, but yeah, I would imagine that the Jedi Temple attack would be very similar to something like that. Just kind of shocking and something you assume would never happen. Oh, yep, 1 a.m. Thank you so much for being here so late at night. Go get some sleep. Leia and Chewie crash landed on the planet of the Porgs. Oh, is that in a comic or is that a comic you wrote? Well, thank you so much, Christopher. I appreciate that. Would you do a guest appearance in a Star Wars movie if they ask? Oh, yeah, definitely. What's your favorite Star Wars planet? Cloud City? Oh, that's not a planet. I always say that. Bespin, of course. Any more content with the Jyn Erso cosplay coming soon? Oh, I don't know. I just kind of posted that one. That video is actually from a couple years ago. I don't have anything. I did do a video when we went to Iceland last year with Dolores and Jyn. It wasn't great. I just kind of wrote it to have an excuse to film the two of them together, but maybe I could do like an alternate universe that if somehow Jyn got on the Death Star, and then I can get all the hate comments about how that never happened, but maybe I could work in a Jyn Dolores skit somewhere. Wait, what? Chris, what? What did you... Chris, oh my gosh! Holy cow, Chris, what are you doing, man? Oh, I didn't know that was possible. Chris, thank you so much. Wow, I'm gonna go get a costume with that. Thank you. That is incredible. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, Chris is the legend. I need to like name a character after him. I'm gonna write this down. Sorry, Chris, I assumed you were a guy. I don't mean to assume gender, but I will name a character after you. Chris. Thank you so much. That is very much appreciated. Wow. Okay. Right? Holy crap. Hello. You said it best. Chris from Finance. Yes, that is perfect. Chris from Finance. Chris from Finance. Okay. We'll need to think of a skit idea. Okay, this has been like a magical moment. I'm so glad all of us were here together. And Chris, that is incredible. Thank you. I just didn't, like, I was a waitress for years and nothing like that ever happened, so thank you. Sorry, I'm getting caught off guard. How do you come up with this stuff? So skit ideas come from all over the place. I'm pretty well distracted now. Thank you, Chris. I actually, when Dolores was pretending to fire Vader, that video was, I was watching a YouTube video and an ad came up that I couldn't skip, and the video was literally somebody firing someone in the YouTube ad, and I was like, oh, I've never done that as Dolores. I should make a video about Dolores firing someone, and then I thought, oh, Vader, that would be really funny, but then, like, of course, you can't fire Vader, as everyone in the comments told me, you can't fire Vader. I know, that's why she didn't actually fire Vader, but, so yeah, a YouTube ad inspired that video. Not to sound like I'm super pro YouTube, I love YouTube, but yeah, a YouTube ad inspired that last video. Oh, hello from New Zealand, hi! What part of New Zealand are you from? How is the house remodeling going? Good. This was the R2D2 room, if you remember, the one of like an R2D2 unit trying to paint a hyperspace lane. That was this room. The floors are done. I don't have this set up yet, like I did in my old office, so I need to get on that. Oh, Auckland, awesome. I was there a while, many years ago now, but went up to Mount Eden and stuff, and it was beautiful. What if Dolores was with Tarkin and fired Vader? Okay, so Dolores, I guess with Tarkin, she could fire Vader because he wasn't that, like, Tarkin outranked Vader at that point, or maybe they were just at the top of different branches. I always assumed that Tarkin was above Vader just based on how he treats him. I love when Dolores insults her co-workers. I don't know that she directly insults them. Is there a specific one that you are thinking of? But she is super sarcastic. Who works in IT for the Empire? I am the one that everyone calls. Seems like it always works. Sounds like you work in the IT department, Cameron. There is a girl I'm friends with. Her name is Jen. She is on TikTok. I don't know if she's on YouTube, but she does do a IT character and kind of deals with, she does skits where she answers phone calls from people making IT complaints. What is her TikTok name? Drawing a blank. Sorry, one second. I can't remember. But there is a IT. I don't even know what to search on TikTok. But yes, there is somebody that does IT Gen, but her username is different from that. What is the objective of your channel? Oh, that's a good question. I think it's just objective of the channel is just to make silly videos about the bureaucratic side of Star Wars and just to kind of be entertaining. And if you enjoy that kind of stuff, then great, but I know that not everybody does. It's pretty niche, but if you enjoy it, awesome. But that is the objective. Is to make silly Star Wars videos. Jen. Oh, this is a different Jen. The character's name is Jen. Jen Markham I am friends with. Let me see if I just search for IT Gen Star Wars if something comes up. Well, when I search for that, other Jen comes up. What is her name? Ugh. I will probably see her on my FYP as soon as I get off of this live. I apologize. I'll put it in the comments when I figure it out, or in the description. May I inquire about your perspective on Cal Kestis? Yeah, I am familiar with the character. I do. Are you asking for my perspective or for Dolores's perspective? In my mind, Dolores is. Have you seen? Have you seen Star Wars Help Desk? I need to look that up. Yeah, there's so many great old videos, like the Cops spoof. I don't know if you guys have seen the Cops spoof with stormtroopers, but that's like a super old video. I think it was made before YouTube even existed, but it is one of the funniest fan videos ever made. There's so many great skits from before YouTube and TikTok and all the shorts, like before short form videos. I think there's so many great videos out there. The Empire your favorite organization and era? Just to be clear, I don't endorse the Empire. It's not my favorite at all. I prefer Rebels. I prefer Rogues in real life. Jyn Erso is my girl, and that's why my username is Sunflower Stardust. But I find the Empire, that period of time between Clone Wars and the Empire, that's like my favorite period of time in Star Wars. I just like learning more about that. That's why The Bad Batch is one of my favorite shows, season 1. I just think it's very interesting to try to figure out how the Empire came to be. And that's why I enjoy that era. I don't endorse the Empire, though, just to make that clear. I do like making fun of the Empire. That's what Dolores is about. Are you just saying the Empire's not your favorite so the Remnant won't come after you? Oh. That's pretty good. Buy it, Sunway fan. Empire all the way. I love the videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Didn't the New Republic mind flayer that doctor? Yeah, they did. Holy cow, what's happening? David, thank you. I appreciate you so much. What is happening? I'm just talking about Star Wars here. You guys are awesome. That means a lot. Thank you. You and Jen Markham look so similar to me. Yeah, I guess we are both white women that are brunettes, but she is a good friend of mine. And we actually met because we both cosplay Jyn Erso. And I've known her since 2019. And we are going to be at a con together. If you live in New York, if you live in upstate New York, we are going to be at a con, both of us, June 3rd and 4th. So that's very soon, NocoCon. So a little plug for that. We're going to do a panel together, kind of talking about making videos and stuff. Oh, this is out of hand, y'all. I'm just hanging out and saying hi. Thank you so much, though. Leonard, thank you. I need to write all this down. Who's doing all this so I can, like, okay, David. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Ah, pen not writing. Don't have another pen. Sorry, guys. Disorganized over here. Yeah, I don't have another pen. I think it'll save though, right? Bye, Girth. That is a great name. Speaking of cons, are you going to Dragon Con? Yes, Dolores will be at Dragon Con, and so will Dan. If you know HR Trooper Dan, that is where Dolores and Dan first met, and so they will be back to their antics at Dragon Con this year. So if you're close to Atlanta, Georgia, Dan and I, we need to plan some stuff, but yes, we will be trooping together. No, I don't need anyone to donate $200, but thank you for saying that. Thank you to everyone that's donated that was not at all what I was just coming on here to say hi and maybe brainstorm some skit ideas. But thank you so much. That is so appreciated. Do you do content creation full time? No, I do not. I have a full-time job. This is like a part-time thing. It is like a lot of work to actually be able to make enough money doing content creation full-time. And I'm not creative enough, often enough, to be able to do it full-time. There's so many amazing people on here doing shorts full-time, like Jen, who we were talking about, is one of them. And just that they could come up with amazing skit ideas every single day. I could come up with 4 a month, so that's why I'm part-time, not full-time. It's credits, not dollars. Yes, thank you. Sorry, credits. Credits. I amend what I said. Credits. Hello, tall Florida guy. This is why you use a data pad. Yeah, that's a good point. So, Dolores will be at a con in New York in a couple of weeks, upstate New York, NoCoCon. If you're going to be there, I hope you come by and say hi. I love Dolores and Dan. Thank you so much, Kristen. Dan is awesome. That was like just somebody that lives a couple of states over that loved the Dolores thing and wanted to get involved, and he reached out and asked if he could troop with me at Dragon Con, and then it's kind of turned into like a little duo thing, so it's a lot of fun. That's okay, TR. You don't have to. I don't want you to. I know that it's a rough time out there for a lot of people financially, and so that is not at all the intent behind this at all. So do not feel bad at all. If I can make a video, just a like and a comment is all I ask, but that's more than enough. Will the HR Trooper be there? He will not be at the con in New York. He will be at Dragon Con. I don't think he gets to go to many cons because he also has a full-time job. Have you gone to Galaxy's Edge as Dolores? I have not. I don't think they let people go in costume unless it's the special Star Wars nights. I have been to one Star Wars night, but it was before Dolores was a thing at cons. It was actually during Star Wars Celebration. I would love to go, though. It's just kind of... you have to really plan to go to Star Wars Night at Disney, especially if you don't live in California or Florida, which I do not. Favorite quote from Phantom Menace? Putting me on the spot. It's working! No, not that. I'll come up with something else. Oh, now this is pod racing? I don't know. I need to come up with better answers than that. Which of the Bad Batch is Dolores' favorite? That's a good question. Mine is Hunter. Dolores' favorite member of the Bad Batch would probably be Crosshair. because he is precise and reliable. Well, he was reliable. Who is your favorite Rogue One character? Mine is Jyn Erso. Yes, Jyn Erso is my favorite too. I love that she is a normal person. That makes a difference. That's always been my favorite thing about Jyn. Not to discredit Leia or Rey or Ahsoka, but they all have, like, Leia's royalty. She's also force sensitive. Rey, of course, is a force user. Ahsoka, obviously a force user. So I just really love that Jyn isn't. She just gets things done. Oh, also Padme was royalty. I'm the same as HR Trooper. Dragon Con is the one. I want to make sure. Yeah, Dragon Con is a lot of fun. It is overwhelming though. If you go to Dragon Con, cons usually take place at convention halls, which are huge and high ceilings, a lot of space, so you can move around easily. Dragon Con's a little bit different because it takes place between like 3 or 4 hotels. So it's in the lobbies of hotels, and so it's more cramped, if that makes sense. It's still a lot of fun. It's just like managing your expectations. If you go to Dragon Con and expect all this room and all this space, you're not going to get it. It is amazing, and some of the best costumes, the best mashup costumes are there. And there's always something to do 24/7, and so it's a lot of fun. But that's my disclaimer for Dragon Con. There's a lot of people, and just be prepared for that. Who is the best character in your opinion? Oh man. Whew. You guys are asking the hard questions. I need to, because that's like a different question than favorite. That's like who has the best character development. Man, I think it just depends on. Ooh, Jesus. I want to say Obi-Wan Kenobi. But geez, that's really hard. Uh, Darthan Schmertz. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look into that. Darthan Schmertz. Oh, hey, Sonia. Good for you, going to the gym. I need to go more often. I wish I could go to a costume convention, but I live a busy life. Oh, that's good. Don't be afraid to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another good tip. You can be tempted if you go to a con. You can be tempted to just go out there and do it all day, uh, and you won't want to quit. And then you'll get really burnt out. You'll get really dehydrated. You'll get really hungry, really cranky. So yeah, I agree. It's important to take a break, go back to the hotel, take a nap, eat, recharge, and so then go back out on the floor. So make sure you take breaks if you go to a con. And also, if you drink coffee, having an afternoon coffee will make a huge difference. Oh, Samantha, thank you so much. That is very sweet. Yeah, more Dolores is coming. More credits. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you, Samantha. Yes, more Dolores is coming. Don't worry. I have more to do, more to write for the end of A New Hope. I want to try to find another scene to work Dolores into naturally, kind of like the Han Solo Dolores phone call. I think I can work Dolores into the conference room scene with all of the officers and Vader and Tarkin. I think I can work her in, but that'll be a little more of a test of my editing abilities, so we'll see about that. Weird noise outside? Probably nothing, right? Ooh, the Roswell UFO Festival. Oh, that'd be so much fun. I'd love to do something like that. That sounds like a lot of fun and a cool location too. Next con is NocoCon, June 3rd and 4th. It's in Watertown, New York, upstate New York, hour north of Syracuse. That is the next con. A few other TikToker YouTubers will be there too. So yeah, it should be fun. Hello, Robert. Remember people and like the stream? Thumb the stream? Like the stream? Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean. Have you ever gone to a con with a helmet? Have I done it? I don't think so. I haven't gone to a con. I've done troops in my scout trooper, but I haven't done a con in with a helmet yet. I built the scout trooper during COVID and quarantine, and at the same time I built Dolores, and so I've done Dolores more at conventions, but for local troops and stuff I do the scout trooper, and it does give me a headache wearing that helmet for too long. When building helmets for cosplay, what audio device do you normally use for speaking to sound like a trooper? That's a really good question. I haven't perfected that yet. There is an app called Trooper Talk that a lot of people use, and then you get like one of those, you plug it into an amp, like what tour guides use, and you can get those pretty cheap, like $20 on YouTube. If you have more money to spend, there is like a whole system you can get. I think you can get it on Etsy. And that seems to be more reliable than using an app on a phone and plugging it into an amp, but I tried to go about it the cheap way. For all of my videos, I just dub the audio later and I run it through a car radio filter on Final Cut. So yeah, in the videos it's all done after the fact, but I know Trooper Talk is what a lot of people use. What is the funniest in-person interaction you had at a con as Dolores? Oh, that's a really good question. I think meeting BJ Wimpy. That was still such an amazing moment because I recognized him from TikTok. I didn't know if he knew who I was because we'd never like talked or commented on each other's stuff or exchanged messages or anything like that. But I saw him and I just went up to him in character, and then he responded to Dolores in character, knew who the character was. It was just amazing. It was not planned. The video is a short. Yeah, so that interaction was not planned, and it was just an amazing experience. The other really cool thing that happened is somebody that works in the HR department for NASA, well, JPL, came up to just say hi and tell me that she appreciated the character, and that was also an amazing moment. It wasn't funny, but it was amazing that somebody actually working in space stuff that works in HR likes Dolores. That blew my mind. What does your shirt say? Oh, it says Empire's best HR rep. There's a link to it in my bio. But it's currently not on sale. I'm trying to get a coupon code for it. TeePublic will do a sale every couple of weeks, and so if you want to get one, you can, but don't buy it when it's not on sale because you can save like $6, I think, if you wait to buy it on sale. Hello, AJ. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, can you work Dolores into the conference call with Moff Gideon? Ooh, that's a great idea, Gabe. Ah, man, it's gonna take me forever to get to that period of time, though. I'm still working my way through A New Hope, but that is a great idea. Maybe I could do like a flash forward or something. Because I have ideas for Return of the Jedi also. But I have to get through A New Hope first, or at least I think I do in my mind. Can you say hello, Indonesia? Hello, Indonesia! I hope you are doing well. What time is it there? Okay, what time is it here? Oh, it's almost 7:30. I should probably hop off soon. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for hopping on here, saying hi, chatting about Star Wars and costumes and whatever else. And thank you so much for your support on the videos. It really means a lot. Because it does, you write them and you film them and you don't know if anyone's going to like them. So when you take the time to tell me that you like them, that really means a lot. So thank you. I'm from Indonesia, and I like your video. Oh, thank you so much, Alpha. If I'm saying that correctly. Who works with HR droids? I don't know that there are HR droids. But maybe there should be. When are you going to stream again? That's a good question. Hopefully soon. I'll try to make it a once a month thing. Maybe more. I don't know. I only post a video about once or twice a week right now, which isn't a lot. So I don't want to go live too much because that might throw things off with that. So maybe once a month I'll try to go live. Oh, Rasan, I have a great time with your grandparents. Thank you so much for stopping by the live. Dolores has to deal with lunches getting stolen from the break room. Yeah, well, she has to deal with the complaints of lunches getting stolen from the break room. I don't think she actually has to do anything like enforce them or try to find the thieves, but she definitely gets complaints and has to deal with that. Enterprise HR? How did you come up with the accent for Dolores? So there was a TikToker at the time that had a Boston accent, and I thought it'd be really great if I could do something similar to that. So it's my attempt at a bad Boston accent. That is Dolores' accent. So if we ever find out what planet Sergeant Mayfeld, Bill Burr's character, is from, that will be the planet that Dolores is from. Sorry, I just got a low power warning. Our Star Wars RPG group love your videos. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Thomas. Did you see the stormtroopers in coloring giving people at the Star Wars Disney attraction? Yes, they seem like so much fun. I think Dolores would get along well with Kylo Ren. Will you maybe make Dolores Reacts to other Star Wars related content videos? Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Is that something that, would you guys watch that if Dolores reacted to other videos? I want to make sure I put in, like, okay. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'll think about that. Because I always feel bad if I don't put enough effort into my videos, if that makes sense. Not that reaction videos aren't effort. It's just, it's less effort than it would be for like an original skit, if that makes sense. But, okay. I will write that down as an idea. That is good to know because I never would have thought of that without you guys. I don't have a pen, so I will type it down. Dolores Reacts videos. Okay, that is a great idea. Thank you very much. Did you finish your TK? I'm gonna go hide in the corner now. It is still not done. I've been distracted with Dolores. I've been distracted with buying a house and moving. And I know those are all excuses, but once we can get a little more settled and I'm not as distracted with Dolores, I'll get back to it. I just haven't had the desire. And that desire is a huge part of making costumes. I haven't made any other costumes either, though, if that's any consolation. I haven't gotten distracted with another costume. I just haven't been in a costume making mood, if that makes sense. The video where Dolores interacts with Han Solo was really well done. Oh, thank you so much. I enjoyed it. That one was a lot of fun to do. I would love to do more like that too. If I could find more scenes where that would work, that would be great. That scene was awesome because all I had to do was dip the audio when the other guy talked. Unfortunately, in the original scene, the other guy barely says anything and there's a lot of dead space. So that was like perfect for that video. So yeah, I would love to do more like that if I could find those moments. Congratulations on your house that swallows up life. It really does. And it's a new to us house, so it's older, so it needs a lot of TLC. Do you have a non-YouTube job? I do. I definitely do. I work in TV. So it's adjacent to this. I do research. I'm working on a show right now where I do research. I help execute the show, and then when we go into edit, I help with the assistant editing. So video is my life, but YouTube is not my job. My main job is working on another show right now. The sequel trilogy has a few moments when Kylo. Oh yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Like if Dolores was walking down the highway when, or down the highway, sorry, walking down the hallway when Kylo Ren goes crazy, tearing up that room, and you know where the stormtroopers walk in and they see Kylo Ren throwing a tantrum, and then they back up and then they walk away. It'd be a lot of fun for Dolores to also have like a similar reaction to that, or just roll her eyes or something like that. What lightsaber type would Dolores like the most? Probably the one that is the most efficient. Does Dolores have any... Oh, I don't work on anything official Star Wars. I wish I did, but I promise you I do not. Sorry to disappoint. Does Dolores have any friends in the ISB? I don't know that she'd be friends with Dedra. I feel like they'd be competitors, but maybe they both are so into efficiency in the job that they'd get along. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, so a feud. Yeah, like a feud. You inspired me. Oh, hey, Michael. You inspired me to make my own TVA original character that monitors this Earth. Ah, and researches MCU cosplays. That is a great interactive idea. I love that. That's fantastic. What cons do you go to? Sorry, so it's like a name. Lucas, yeah, I know. Can't wait for this live stream to have mods and cool bots. Is that a thing? Can you do that on here? On YouTube? I thought that was like a Twitch thing. If Dolores went on vacation, what would it be? Somewhere with a pool and a beach and palm trees. So like the other side of Scarif, maybe? The one that didn't get blown up? That's what Jen has written about that in the skit that we did together. Jen wrote that Dolores' dream is to like go to vacation on Scarif, and so that's kind of persisted through the Dolores lore, is one day going to Scarif on a vacation. The side that's not damaged. I feel like Dolores' favorite lightsaber would be a utility lightsaber, like a package opener. Yeah, or like a letter opener, or one that can process and write citations pretty quickly so she doesn't have to do it all herself. Hi, Dancy Yard. Oh yeah, Dolores. Yes, exactly. Thomas, yeah, we will be at DragonCon this year. Me and Matt, my husband, and HR Trooper Dan, we will all be there, getting into mischief, or policing the mischief at DragonCon, as it were. That should be a lot of fun. Dolores should be doing some HR management cloning. Like how many clones are allowed and sign forms. Oh, that's a good idea. She does talk about cloning kind of often. Thank you so much, Michael. And yeah, good luck to you as well. What color would Dolores' lightsaber be? Probably a teal to match the necklace, right? Or red for the lipstick. I don't know. Your husband plays an Imperial technician, right? He is Matt the radar technician. So whenever you see the guy in the... Oh, wow, Leonard, thank you so much again. Additional content, it's just more just to support characters, costumes, editing software, traveling to cons. That's more what it's for, but I don't advertise it. So yeah, I do have one. Anyone else lagging? I wonder if my phone is going to die. Camera's lagging. Okay, I think I'll hop off then, because I think that means my phone is about to die. Thank you all so much for everything. I did not expect the generosity. That blows my mind, so I'll think of a way to work that into the skits, the videos, costumes, whatever. So thank you guys. I will come back on in hopefully next month. I don't know. Maybe Jen and I could talk her into going live when we go. Oh yeah, so NocoCon. Come to NocoCon. Upstate New York, June 3rd and 4th. Jen Markham will also be there. Should be a lot of fun. Yes. Thank you guys.